afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading Satellite Office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Wednesday, January the 30th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. Want to first off by taking a look to see how the indices are trading right now. We had the Dow Jones is pretty much flat, down 5.5 points. The comp is down a point. The Russell 2000 is down 5 points or so. The S&P is down close to 2 points here, down 1.68. Taking a look at the SPY is down 10 cents. IWM is down 45 cents. Triple Qs are actually positive, up 6 cents. DIA is down 5 cents. Taking a look at a couple key sectors, pretty much flat across the board. The XOI, the oil index, is down $1. BKX is pretty much flat, up 3 cents. Gold's up $1.65 as gold shot up pretty nice this morning along with the other precious metals when the GDP numbers came in as the worst, not the worst, but as the lowest levels, well, the first decline in GDP since 2009. So that caused a nice little pop in these precious metal stocks. I guess people are expecting some more QE, government to print some more money and prop these markets up. Hence, silver's up, SLV's up 75 cents, JJC Copper's strong today, up 75 cents. GDX is not, the miners aren't really moving. You really more or less have the precious metal stocks doing better than the miners. Kind of makes sense, people up, So in any case, here, let's take a look at the market. We have the ES is currently down $3.50 from the opening price. We opened up here at 1502. All right, that's incorrect here. We opened up at 1502.75. We're down 325 from the previous day's close. We closed yesterday at 1505, and we're currently trading at 1501.75. But one thing that we highlighted to our traders here before the session here was the fact that on the 15-minute chart, we were trading in a overnight range here between 1502 and 1506. You can see they try to pop us up right here on the open. They sold that right off. We sold right back down to our next support level down here around 1500, 1499. Call it the exact level that we gave out in the room. And if you guys follow me on Facebook at Chris Cooper, you guys follow Wall Street Trading on Facebook or my other page, my personal page, Channel Guy Trader on Facebook. I post all the levels and I post the news in the room on that Facebook page. So make sure you go check it out. A lot of good information out there for you guys to use to your advantage. All right. In any case, here we bounced right off of that 14.99 level. All right, nailed it. That was actually our S2 level that we gave out. All right, and now we're pretty much chopping around here. I wouldn't try to do too much until after 2:15, and even then, with FOMC coming out today at 2:15, you really don't want to trade until like around 3 o'clock or so. That's when all the shakeouts are pretty much taken care of, and you could maybe try to catch a nice little tradable trade into the close. In any case, if we continue to hold below 1503, expect them to probably sell the markets off, as we do have these little lower lows and lower highs, except for this little pivot one right here. All right, but we need to get back above 1503 if you're looking for this market to could possibly try to go back up towards 1505, 1506. If we continue to hold below 1503 and this area holds as resistance from that little range that we mentioned here, all right, we're going to be looking for the market to go right back down towards the lows. If we break below 1499, the next level that we have on watch, which is right there, is 1498, and then the real level that we're going to be watching if we get below 1498 is 1495. And if we break below 1495, I'm not sure if that's really going to happen. We'll see. But if we were to, then we'll have some more levels, and we'll tweet that out on our Twitter account at Wall Street Trade, WALLST Trade. All right, so let's take a look at the SPY, the triple Qs, and the IWM. SPY still holding away this nice little base that we had right here from the 2-day breakout, which caused a nice little breakout on the rally. You can see we came right close to it. They bought it right there. Let me take this trend line out right here. Actually, let me hide it because it's still kind of relevant in my opinion. All right. So we came up right here. We didn't even touch that little area that we broke out from right here. Made a nice little higher low. They bought that up, and now we have another little high low right here. So if they continue to make these higher lows, we take this little pivot high out around 150.75 or so on the SPY. We maybe get some momentum back up to 150.85. Back up towards the previous day's high. So we'll see how that plays out. Pretty decent action in the markets today. A little bit. I mean, I'm green a little bit on the screen today. We did call some nice trades in our chat room today. And, a lot of stuff out there to catch some nice trades in. However, it is getting a little bit choppy now. Now the fact that we have some people trying to sell the markets up here, we have some buyers. It is getting a little bit choppy, so you got to be careful. Just manage your risk accordingly. Let's take a look at the IWM. The IWM is just hanging out around here. Held this nice little level down here around 89.44, which comes from the low from Tuesday. Well, actually, no, today's from Monday. Sorry about that. From Monday, held that 89.44.40 area, and now we rallied all the way back up to 89.80. We pulled back. We're still chopping around the previous day's lows, which is this green line that you see right here. And if we can start holding back above this previous day's lows and we get back with these 89, 85s or so, we can maybe move back up towards the open. If not, expecting us to go back down towards the lows. Netflix is a weak stock today. Amazon's down 9 points from the previous day's close. Amazon has been trying to rally, but it's still getting sold off. Again, well, it rallied up from the previous day's close after it filled the gap, then it sold right back off. And we wanted to see if this thing is going to actually make a little higher pivot low to maybe get back above the previous day's lows and trend higher. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a nice little trade in Amazon to be had later on in the part of the day here. Baidu's weak today a little bit. SLB, WLT at the bottom of my change from open list. At the top of my change from open list, you have Apple, Win, IBM, Cena, Monsanto, Goldman Sachs up 39 cents from the opening price. LVS is actually trading pretty strong today, so let's keep an eye on LVS. RIM, back above the previous day's lows. BMW, choppy action there, had some nice selling pressure in the morning. CHK, holding that 20 bid may be a nice trade if it gets back over 20.30. All right, jumping around a bit here. Sorry about that. But let's take a look at the triple Qs real quick now. Technology sector. Technology sector, we did break below that little trend line that you see that we had in here from these the lower lows, higher lows, and higher highs that we made back here last week, Thursday and Friday, and this Monday action. But we broke below that level there on Tuesday. We traded right back with the highs. Consolidated. You can kind of see what we're doing right now. Pretty much nothing. Let me maximize this. It's kind of hard to see. Sorry about that. So right now, that trend line that we had from these lows acted as resistance this morning. It kind of acted as resistance again. And I really want to see the Qs get above 67.50. That's the real level that I want to watch. But we can also draw this little parallel trend line. It's pretty cool. This thing's pretty much symmetrical here. And we can use the other trend line in right there, which I'm actually going to do that right now. Take that. When you have a key trend line, you can always kind of try to match up some symmetrical levels there. You can see how you got some little action right there. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that trend line as well now. And that's what we're working with. Let's go ahead and talk about some stocks that we're watching today. Let me bring this over for you guys here. Just scalped some Broadcom earlier from 27 to these 40s here. Nothing crazy though. See here. Amazon gave some nice trade setups on the 1-minute chart. I'm not going to lie. I've just been kind of weary about trading the stock. So it's funny because I bought the stock at perfect entries. Then right when I sold it, it broke out. Right when I sold it, it broke out. So I've been trading this stock like garbage today just because I'm kind of scared to trade it because it's pretty volatile stock. And with the market being already volatile already with the FOMC, I'm basically trying to make sure I manage my risk today. If it was up to me, well, it is up to me. But if it was up to me, I probably, would rather not trade today, but we'll see. If there's some decent trades that set up after 2:15, I may take some trades. If not, I'll just take my little update that I have right now and call it a day. As FOMC days, as you guys know, are usually volatile. So anyway, Amazon's decent action there, nice tradable action there, but again, you got to make sure you manage your risk on that wild, spready stock. Netflix is getting sold off today. Haven't even got involved in this one right here at all. Let's see here. CHK, I was trying to get long this trade right here on the open a little bit. There was a battle going on. There was a nice little battle going on between these 2095s and these 2010s. And then once those sellers came in, they knocked it pretty much down right there. And I just got stopped out and I didn't even write it down. I did play for a nice little scalp, though, off these little lows right here. Nice little scalp right there with some size. What else? There's one more stock that I want to tell you guys about, and it was HES. Here it was, because this stock I was talking about on Twitter. This stock was chopping around these, let me bring up the 1-minute chart here, make it big. This stock right here was chopping around. This stock right here was chopping around these 67.50s. You can see how there's a nice little level right there. So they did some shake and bake action right here. This is what I like to call shake and bake action. Then they came right back to 67.50. That level held, and that's when the volume come in. I called it for a short at 67.30. All right, and we were able to catch that trade in the chat room. I even called it to get short if it rallies back up towards 67 right here. I caught this short at 66.99, and that one worked out pretty well for people that got involved in our chat room. Now, I didn't get to trade it all the way down there, but we did give our members a low-risk trade with a low-risk entry with a stock that could definitely make them some profits. So in any case, hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll catch you guys after the close for the After the Bell market summary. Cheers.